Are you tired of being weighed down? Have you fallen asleep on your health? This is your wake up call with my dad, Keith, my husband, Kyle, and me, Ashley.
Good morning, everyone. It is episode 103, and this is your wake up call. Time to get up and get going. And today is Friday, which means it is Focus Friday. So, what's our focus for this Friday?
Our focus today is this: what you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while. What you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while.
Well, anything you do, like you were just fixing to say, Kyle, is consistency is what's gonna get the job done.
Yep. Yep. You know, consistency is key. What I was going to say, consistency is key. You gotta, coming in and smashing it every once in a while ain't really going to do it. Kind of like saying, worked out hard that day, and then you don't work out again for another month. Doesn't really do you much good.
No. That goes with your diet, that goes with your training, that goes with work, whatever you're doing.
Right.
It's, it's in the details.
That's right. I know we've talked about consistency all the time, but I feel like it's something I need to hear and need to think about constantly. And I also it also has a little hope in there too, saying what you do every day matters more than what you do every once in a while. And so me messing up on my diet or skipping my exercise has now become more of a every once in a while than an everyday thing. My balance is going more towards the more consistency. And none of us are going to be perfect, and I've said this before, but it's, you can have a bad moment and you don't have to mess up your whole week or your whole day even,
Right.
I might mess up once this week, but if I didn't mess up the other 300 moments of the week or however many choices I made, then that outweighs that one time that I messed up. And that's still a thing that I have to think about all the time, like try not to self-sabotage, because it's so easy to get into that line of thinking, well, I messed up, I ate the wrong thing today, so I might as well keep eating the wrong thing the rest of today. And then you get up the next day and you're like, well, I messed up yesterday, I might as well keep on eating bad things, and I don't have to go work out today because I messed up already. And that, suddenly the one bad choice you make turns into several bad choices, and then your bad choices will get to the point where they again will outweigh your good ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about consistently making good choices, and it's gotten a little bit easier for me, but it's still something that I struggle with a lot every day, basically.
Yeah, consistency, you're establishing habits.
Right.
You do something enough, it will become second nature. And so we just have to, it's about regulating your habits. There's a little bit of hope in that too, because that means if I can do something, maybe repeatedly, that the benefits of it are going to be much greater than just doing this one thing, one time independently or allowing this to be, an every once in a while thing.
Right.
You have a bigger chance of succeeding when you do the same thing in small amounts and maybe spread over a bigger amount of time than just trying to make a big effort to do something.
Yeah, I mean, you always hear people say you have to take this one day at a time, and it's completely true. I sometimes that's all you can do is make it through the day. You don't even have enough. Uh, Sometimes I don't even have enough like self-control to even think about tomorrow. It's like, well, I'm going to go to bed tonight and I'm not going to eat any ice cream, or I'm not going to go buy a bag of chips. I'm going to make it through tonight, and then I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll try to make it through tomorrow. And some things have gotten easier as I've been building habits. That is true. But so yeah, it goes both ways. Your consistent habits are going to be what builds you. And if you keep those consistent, you keep those the majority of the time. What you do every once in a while is not going to have the effect on you that it used to, because you're not going to let it build up.
Right.
So yeah, what you do every day matters, y'all. It matters a lot. And
well, that it's a good reminder. No matter what it kind of goes back to the preciousness of every day and every moment, that it can have this ripple effect. I mean, it may feel insignificant, but doing those 5 extra rows, right? Those 5 extra, that one more, getting one more set in, but you do that by itself, that doesn't matter. You could get on social media and brag about how you did extra tonight and you did more and you've done this, and this, but that's a one-time thing. Whereas if you're doing it on a regular basis, you're not doing it necessarily to be seen, but you're doing it to accomplish a goal. And you can actually do more. So it's reassuring. So consistency
consistency is key. Keep on going. Especially with my bad weigh-in yesterday, that was on my mind a lot. We just started weight training this week, but that's something that we're really going to have to work hard on being consistent with. That's something you can lose. You can make progress fast, but you can lose progress just as quick if you quit doing what you're doing. Even with my walking, I was walking 3 miles, and then at camp, I didn't go on any purposeful walks, and then the week after that, I was lazy, and so this week, my walks have been a little more difficult again because I lost my progress. I lost my consistency. So this week, I've been thinking a lot about that. Is it worth losing all my progress to be lazy for a couple of days? And the answer to that is no, it's not worth it. It's going to be harder on me in the long run to lose my progress and have to build it again than it is just to get up and do the same thing I did yesterday. Get up and go for my walk, to get up and do my weight training every couple of days. It's always going to be easier to consistently do something than to give up and have to start again and build up again. And that's discouraging in itself. You're working out and you're thinking, man, this is harder than it was. I've lost my progress, and then you get into that downward spiral. At least I do, thinking about, well, I'm just not good at this. I just might as well go eat a cheeseburger. it's a real thing. So that's just what's been on my mind lately.
Yeah. All right. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow us on social media so that you can stay up to date, as well as go ahead and subscribe. Whatever platform you use, you can go ahead and hit a subscribe button or follow button to get the latest and up-to-date information. If you're following on YouTube, going over to our page, Our Heavy House, you can see all of our podcasts there. You can also see a opportunity to follow us on there or subscribe. Hit the subscription or notification bell so that you get our videos as soon as they come out. We appreciate you guys listening, and we will see you tomorrow.